Good afternoon, this is Rich, and the markets are inching closer to next Friday's USDA March stocks report, also the prospective plantings report. So we continue to see the markets a little edgy as we get positions sort of kind of even up ahead of that report. Couple of stories here today. Number one, a lot of talk about China this morning. The Chinese economy seems to be weakening. Looks like factory production down for the fifth straight month in China, and that seen as a bearish factor across the board here today. We had crude oil down $1.90 a barrel, gold down $8 an ounce, silver down almost a full dollar, the Dow down over 100 points. So a lot of impact to the trade from the Chinese news, but the grain started out weaker. We did end up seeing some recovery. The corn did bounce back off of support, basically tried to go down and test its lows here for the month, didn't quite get to it. Wheat did actually break below those lows briefly this morning, but ended up coming back as well. So the only commodity that didn't, or the crop that didn't, was soybeans, which are trading quite a bit above their lows for the month right now, so did have a little more room to maybe give up some profit taking there. The cotton market a little firmer here this morning, or today at the close. Not much on the new crop, however. So looking at the closes tonight, well, before I get into that, the other big factor was talk still about acres, talk about early planting, maybe talk about early harvest along with that, and along with that we did see some weakness in the spreads today. September corn saw more selling than we saw in either the old crop months or the new crop, as people start to look at September maybe as more and more of an old crop month, or a month where we're going to see a lot more corn available. So did see quite a bit of hedging there. Here at the close tonight, May corn up 2.5 cents at 644.5. December down 1/4 cent, 555 3/4. May soybeans down 5.5 at 1349.5. November beans down 6 at 1311 3/4. December cotton up 0.39 at 88.95. September rice up 5 points at 14.89. July Chicago wheat up 9 3/4 at 655.5. Kansas City July up 8 1/4 at 692. Minneapolis Sep wheat up 8 3/4 at 785.5. Today in the Outlook letter, talked about selling corn, talked about lowering my target on the next 17%. My goal has been all winter to be 50% priced by the time hopefully we get to the cornfields, and it looks like that time is here for many folks. And so we did get a couple of those sales made earlier in the winter. My goal on this next sale, I've dropped it to 564, which is just under a slew of retracement lines. Hopefully we can get back up to that level. If not, we've still got the sell stop in at 545. You can check that out on the Outlook. Also put in the charts the updated weather maps, 6 to 10, 8 to 14, the map for the month of April as of today. All continue to show above to much above normal temperatures for the majority of the Midwest and the Deltas. So it looks like we're going to, at least at this time, not have that cold snap that we would normally get at some point in the spring. Hope everyone has a good evening. We'll talk to you tomorrow.